check this out. I want to put this video out here. I had a client they reached out to me. They wanted me to maintain one of their properties. And see, this is what I love about when you have everybody paying you online. You can go back and look at your history. Well, when this person gave me the address, I said, "Oh, I used to do this house because I remember this individual, whatever." So I gave them the price to get it done, and I was assuming, and that's an error on my part. I was assuming they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, ain't no problem. Gibson, do your thing." So I went over there, gave them the price. I said, "Nah, don't jump out and cut. Give them the price." I said, "Bro, they gonna pay. It's me. They gonna pay, bro. It's me. They gonna pay." I said, "Bro, give them the price." So I went ahead and cut the property anyway. Got back in the truck, sent the invoice, blah, blah, blah. I said, "Oh my, that's high." I said, it's high. I said, "It's high." So I went back. I said, "When was the last time I did work for this person?" It was 4 years ago in 2021. It was 4 years ago. And the price today is $5 more than it was 4 years ago. So I screenshotted that and I sent it to the client. I said, "Yeah, this is what you was paying 4 years ago. This would be the price today." And they said, "Well, we have 8 homes. We have 8 homes, because they don't live here. We have 8 homes where we live, and we only pay $40 a piece to cut all 8. And they were saying, "We don't know if, the more homes you have, the cheaper it would be, but it won't. It'll be the same price." And I thought about the line guy that's doing those 8 properties for $40. He gonna run and cut 8 properties for $320. Now, I'm 100% sure them 8 properties isn't on the same street. You're cranking your truck up 8 times. You don't have a weed eater when you pull it one time and it starts. Let's just say you gotta pull it and hum. You pulling your string trimmer 16 times for $320. You're doing that 8 times on your 0 turn. I'm 100% sure that lawn guy don't have a chute blocker. So you're risking breaking a window 8 times. You pulling that string on your backpack blower 16 times. That's a lot of moving parts and wear and tear on all of your equipment in your vehicle for $320. Then we go back with Gibson. Why did you raise your price in 4 years? And here's the reason why I raised my price in 4 years. I was doing that property in 2021 around the time I bought that V-Ride for $8,000, $8,900. I've had to replace them more in 4 years. Price is double. I remember the string trimmer I was using on that property was a Steel FS 111 for $330. I'm using a $500 Echo today. I was using a Red Max backpack blower for $399 on that property. I got a $600 blower today. These people don't care if you go out of business. And there's no sense for me to educate the person. "Well, yeah, your line guy, he's not charging enough money. I could have said this. Yeah, I got a $18,000 0 turn. I got a $500 string." They don't care. They don't care. Just cut the flipping grass. We don't care. And that's the reality for your behind. Nobody cares. But you better care. If you're going to be out here full time, you better care. If you're going to spend time away from your family, you better care, because I tell you who don't care. The glass company don't care nothing about you when you break that window and it's $500, $600. Your commercial auto insurance on your truck don't care when they send you that bill for $520 every month. My commercial auto insurance is $520 every month. That's not including my personal vehicles. At the end of the year, Uncle Sam wants his cut with taxes. I cannot work for free. I apologize. I'm sorry that I'm not sorry. If I'm gonna spend time away from my family, if I'm gonna take all the risks, I'm gonna buy all this equipment, I cannot work for $40. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna flip and happen. I'm 100% certain you can find another lawn guy in this area to maintain that product for $30, $20. They got a guy right now running a special for $40. Call him. He run a special for $40. Call him. That'll work. And we can run a special, man, $40. Go ahead. How long are you gonna stay in business? What you gonna do when it's time to buy a new truck? Man, bro, I wish I could get one of them sticks for my string trimmer. You can't cut one property and buy a door and grip for $40. You can't take the money you made off one property and go buy a door and grip. Buddy can go cut 8 properties for $320 and can't even buy a string trimmer. Buddy can go cut 8 $40 properties, and when he's done, he can't even go buy a string trimmer. Lord help him. Now, when I get finished with 8 small $70 minimum properties, $500, $60, I go buy a string trimmer and put gas in the truck. Boy, he living, boy. Hey, let me get back on the grind so I can live too. I want a truck like that. I might want to get a boat with 3 motors on it. Can't do it for $40. Dang, man, I want to live too, bro. I want to live. I want to travel. I want to eat good. I want to ride well. I want to dress nice. I want to wear jewelry. I want to go on vacation. I don't want to give everybody a deal. I want to make some money.